It's game time.
Welcome to the AFL Victoria Metro Junior Development Series.
With thanks to YJFL partners,
Swinburne University of Technology,
Future Magpies,
Sports Safe Australia,
Blue Star Global Logistics,
Hire Depot, and the Centaur Institute.
Let's go YJFL.
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 A lot of people were having some hot drinks. It was absolutely, honestly, you could mistake yourself. We're in Antarctica at the moment. That's how cold it is when it gets here in Melbourne. As we are just about set to go. So we might have a little bit of a problem in the box. We've got a bit of a bull ant, so we're going to try and get that out of the way, but I think he might be gone for the now. That's okay. So the things that happens in Ford Park's box, there's one of them. A bull ant comes out of nowhere, but we are ready here at Ford Park for Division 1 action. Rain tumbling, and the ball is up, and a free kick straight away with the on the wings. That one of the players might have gone a bit early, so we're going to start that all again. Here we go. Ball's up, ball's ground, and the clearance might go the way of Easton, and it does. How quick was that? Easton get the clearance, ball falls out the back, and driving rain now at the moment here at Ford Park. Quick kick out of there. And it is a goal, I believe it is a goal. What about that for a start? Easton with, in the first real 20 seconds of this contest, they've kicked the first goal. Not good viewing if you're a YJFL supporter, but great viewing if you're one of the Eastern supporters. First goal on the board with the first 20 seconds. Waiting for a number, but that ball was just kicked out of there out of nowhere. So we'll have to wait and see what happened on that occasion. But that's a quick first goal for Easton. A good snap too. But we're back in the middle. And we are away again. So middle of the ground. Trying to get players, trying to get hands to the ball. That's a quick and good takeaway by Easton. They're trying to get the ball into their favour early in this contest. Big tackle laid, and that will be enough. And the tackle was laid on Godfrey. As McKee in ruck wins it down. She gets the tap down, and it will favour YJFL, and they get the ball moving forward, except intercepted, and McCadle can get the ball to the forward 50, and a good mark taken. Double grabber, but it still counts as Kaisner has a shot at goal, and she can put the second goal on the board within 2 minutes. She comes in, not a lot of angle to speak of, comes in and has just missed to the right, I believe it has. Opportunity gone. And now we've got a, again, the bull ant in this box is putting us troubles as the ball kicked back in. YJFL, I've got an opportunity to get this ball out. And they do. And now Easton, they get the ball back inside their forward 50, and they can almost find a target if they're good enough. Ball's to the top of the square. Almost a dangerous tackle there. Quick handball out again. YJFL hold the ball in. So ball back up. And another ball in. Another ball up. So YJFL Trying to get this ball out. Easton is still pressing. There's another dashing run. They can almost have a ping here and kick their second goal of the night. It falls across the face and it'll be last disposal. Will be ball in. So it's ball in between the arcs. Or in the arcs, I should say. As Ruckman is set. And away we go. There's a nice tap down. So YJFL, they're trying to get this ball out. It's just perceived pressure from Easton, which is good in this. I'm not going to say raining conditions anymore because it's not raining, but I don't want to bring rain at all either. As ball's locked in and umpire ball it up again. So a lot of players around this ball, as I said multiple times, could almost throw a blanket over 10 or even, let's say 10 or 8 of them. YJFL, they get the first clearing kick out of this 50. Getting their first kick away. That was clever. And it's going to be all Eastern now. As the handballs come out and get the ball forward. And now YJFL, get it out finally. And there's a nice take by Banfield. She can roll around and kick it and finds a target. That's better. Park goes central, but it's going to be cut off. And a play on. This is good. Playing on off, taking a mark and going forward. Who's going to get there first? Driving legs at it was Easton. They get the ball first and they can handball, but a good tackle. And that was by Nettleton, and they win the day to YJFL. And picked up again by McCarthy and trying to get a handball out. Again, congested ball. Bodies flying everywhere. McCarthy goes back in, trying to win her ball that she gave a handball out to. She gets it, puts on a Shepherd, and now ball's locked in. There's a tap down. Nicely picked up there by Tarang, and she gets a handball, and now they can get and go. It's crossland. Holding the ball. It'll go the way of Yarra. And Howell can have a kick down the line or go to centre forward regional. It'll be centre forward. She chooses. Gets it to Haynes. She's tackled. Again, a lot of people around this footy. Nicely done by, on this occasion, I think it was Spencer. She was tackled. There's a handball over the top. And another handball. So they're trying to do it all in tight, congested areas. Fleming gets a kick to it. Can she find a target? She can't. This ball is ping-ponging again. Just like sort of the Division 2 game. It's play between the arcs. Kick goes forward, cut off. Nicely done by Spencer. She goes central, finds a target, and they go out wide. Then use the opposite wing to their advantage, except YJFL do well defensively. Kick out of there by Banfield again, cut off. So this is interesting. Defensive both teams, they're hanging up pretty well early on this contest. Chess mark sort of afternoon or not. And again, a couple of players wrapping it up. Slowing it down. Ball's tossed up. Can they get someone on the fly here? It'll be YJFL first to it. That's a nice little clearing kick by Howell. And again, handball out. Spencer was good. Got the handball going. Kick out wide. Can McDowell get a hands to it? Push. Could have been the back. Umpire said keep going. Howell did well. Got a kick going forward. Finds Banfield. She's been busy early. And the kick finds a target. So they can have a shot at goal here. Can YJFL. Kick's going to take all of 40 metres, I reckon. Kick's on its way. It's going to fade to the left. It's going to go for a behind. It's going to be YJFL's first score of the night. They have one behind, and Eastern, they have 1 goal 1. With 11 minutes left in this first term. A lot of players around this footy. Can they find someone? Eastern kick the ball forward. They find someone on the chest, so that'll work. Gray. She goes long. And a lot of players fall to ground. They get a handball. They've got a couple of players out wide here. McArdle tried. Nicely done by Eastern, trying to get this ball surging forward. They can't at the moment. Picked up now on a quick kick forward. It might favour McArdle again. She falls to ground. And this ball is going to be locked up right in sort of a bit of a blind spot here in this box. But it'll be ball in with 10 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm going a bit early there. 10 minutes left in this first term. A lot of players surrounding this ball. And it's going to be Eastern who win it. And umpire said, holding the ball. And we'll go the way of Eastern. This is going to be interesting to see what they're going to build this ball up like. And they do well. And an opportunity at goal now for Eastern, and then the kick goes shallow in the pocket. Ball just stays alive. This will work for Eastern, you'd think. Quick handball out. And umpire says holding the ball. So this ball has really been played in the 50s. A little ball in between the arcs. Might get our first look at it in close now. Ball comes towards us on this wing. Bit short than I think we'd be hoping for the camera. Still out wide, but it still will fall over the line. Again, ball's back in. Picked up nicely by Spencer. Kick goes forward. Can she find a target? She can't. Again, players really just trying to get involved, get around the footy. Early touch in this game is vital to get the ball into your hands and to feel what it's like out in the heat of it. As YJFL, they win the clearance. Kick goes into a waiting teammate's hands in Park. Her kick goes up a chimney into the middle of the ground. Again, can't find a target, and handballs are coming unstuck at the moment for both teams. Still waiting. A lot of loose handballs. Picked up almost by Viney Clark, and well, that might have been Howell. And then now ball in this congested area again. Eastern, they just try. Look at them all just going for this footy. Who's going to get it first? It's Yarra who get the ball out, so they've got a couple of players out wide. This will work for Viney Clark, and gets a ball going her way, and almost high contact. Umpire said keep going. Pressure's there for YJFL. Handballs will work. Umpire says play on. And wrapped up in a tackle. And they'll actually be happy with that with YJFL, you'd think. There's a big tap down. And there's a touch off the boot. Umpire says keep going. Crossland got the kick. Still play on. Umpire was right to let that ball go. I might not have heard that call. And umpire says I'll have it now. So, very tight, combust game at the moment. Wait for this game to sort of break open. Spencer was in there again. Handball comes out for YJFL. Kick goes again, very, very high. No mark taken, and they can escape with it, can YJFL. If they can use their hands here, they've got a couple of players out wide. They can't. Umpire says I'll have it again. 7 minutes left in this first term. One behind for YJFL. 1 goal, 1 for Easton. Big smash down there for YJFL. And almost a fend on that occasion. Umpire said keep going. YJFL do well. It's well again. He gets the ball going forward. Umpire said fair tackle, keep going. Kick forward by Gray was good. And again, Yarra defensively doing well. Picking it up and having a kick going forward. Won't work from Godfrey. Well, she goes again. Number 3 for Easton. And this ball will be tied up again, you'd think. Although it does fall in a dangerous position. And umpire says, I'll have it now, please. So, this first quarter, it's been very interesting. Both teams are trying to get out of the congested area. YJFL are trying. Easton have got the goal on the board that they were hoping for. YJFL have only had it down their end for, all of 2 minutes, I think. The rest have been played in this right of screen. And again, ball falls to ground. A quick kick out of there by Caro, and that won't go the required distance, and it keeps going on the ground. There's a quick kick out there for YJFL. Well, we're just over the top of the head of Foster. That won't help. Kick goes out wide. Here's an opportunity for Gray. She's by herself for a margin of time. She picks it up, has a shot, and that might go on the full, and it does. Tick over 5 minutes left. And now the kick will go up the line. Can they find something here? Easton, they're trying really, really hard. Here's a shot at goal for them. If they can get a mark here on the goal line, there's a couple of players there, and it might just fall over the line. It does. Professionally rushed through. And that will bring the margin out to 7 points now. So it's 1 goal to 8 to 1 straight behind 1. Kick goes back on that outer wing as this rain is starting to tumble down again. Can you believe it? I can. Kick goes in the middle of the 50. And Easton, they do well. Nice move out of the congestion. And umpire says play on. Another quick kick out of there. Playing in front is YJFL. And they get the ball and they can switch it. They do. Over the top of a couple of players for YJFL. Ball does go to ground. And tackling pressure's there. So this is good. Umpire's been holding the ball. Free kick. And now they can kick it out down the line. All set up here is Easton. That is just too easy. Now, that could be crossland, I believe. Kick goes across the 50. And this driving rain is getting a little bit heavier, so this ball will be even harder to pick up. I said in Division 2's game, it is like a soap out there, really. Umbrellas are out with the supporters. As again, this ball is hard to pick up. A lot of players around it. No clear winners except Easton get a quick kick out of there just. Might stay in the field of play and kick the ball high, very high here. So goes over the top of the two players intending to get the mark. Falls to ground. A lot of players now wrapped over it. Can't really find someone with the same jumper can Easton at the moment, except this might help. It does. With just under 3 minutes left in rain, a shot at goal will be opportunity for Spencer. Her kick's going to have to go all of 30 metres. Kick on its way. It's directly in front. Has it gone through? You bet it has. Second one on the board for Easton. They move to 2 goals, 2. And YJFL, they've only got the one behind. So the quick start for the away team here at Ford Park. And if there's one thing I know, when it's dry and wet conditions, you have to score early in this game. And then the ball will become more slippery and harder to kick goals. 2 minutes just left in this first term. It's been a pretty even one until just that moment where they broke free, did Eastern. So ball back in the middle. Wouldn't want to see another one, would YJFL? Free kick again. And it will go the way of Eastern. So that wing over there, they've got to fix up that. You're running in a bit too early. It's important. Umpire says play on. Ball wrapped up. And YJFL are trying to just hold this momentum up. Minute 14 left. Another ball up. Big punch down. Could be a injury there. Down on the ground is one of YJFL's players. Umpire should stop play here. Should stop play completely, and they do. So this is going to be very interesting what happens here. With just 40 seconds left. We hope everything's okay in the middle of the ground. Might be in the ruck contest over there. Waiting for the player to arise. With 30 seconds left. I don't think there'll be any more time for a goal or even a score, because this will take all the precautions it needs to have. So with 10 seconds left, we're going to see a one behind for YJFL. Eastern, they move to 2 goals, 2-14. They've got the lead by 13 points at quarter time here at Ford Park. Thanks again to our sponsors for today: Swimmer University, Future Magpies, Hyde Depot, Blue Star Global Logistics, Centre Air Institute, and Sportsafe Australia. Interesting first term. We'll have to have a look at what's happened to the player on the ground at the moment. We'll be back in just a moment here at Ford Park for the second term.
That was the biggest one.
Still moving.
I've been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years. So sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo, a special design, I love making it. They smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sportsaver Australia mouth guard, it's not a mouth guard. These are custom made, professionally fitted. You get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth.
I'm on my way to turning my ideas into realities.
I'm going to help those who need it.
I'm on my way to building new skylines. With real experience, real skills, and real connections. Right now. You're already on your way. If you're on your way to Swinburne. Next Gen, now.
I've been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years. Sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo, a special design, I love making it. They smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sportsaver Australia mouth guard, it's not a mouth guard. These are custom made, professionally fitted. You'll get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth.
I'm on my way to turning my ideas into realities.
I'm going to help those who need it.
I'm on my way to building new skylines. With real experience, real skills, and real connections. Right now. You're already on your way. If you're on your way to Swinburne. Next Gen, now.
Division 1 under 15s girls action, Interleague action. Always fun to see the best of the best from each league go at it. And right now it is Eastern with a narrow 13-point lead. They were pressing in that term, the majority of it, and we'll see what the answer is from YJFL. So the ball's up. No clear real win in it at the moment. And another ball up. So ball's up again. Falls to ground straight away, and Easton do well to get the ball out. That was well done by McKee. And then the ball up. Or maybe... No, umpire says keep going. Yeah, get the ball full for the first time in this term. Only got it there a couple of times in the first quarter. And umpire's pinned. Possibly holding the ball. I'm not exactly sure what that one was for. But it's a free kick to YJFL. They'll have a kick on the top of the goal square. Leading out of it. Couldn't get their hands to it. And Yeah, we need a goal to steady the ship at the moment. There's a handball. That'll work. And again, they're struggling at the moment. Yarra get this ball out to their forward 50. The pressure of Eastern has been really, really good. But it's going to be picked up and keep going forward. Can they find a mark? Umpire said play on. Almost the mark on that occasion was to Foster. Umpire's called it a ball up. So 2 goals, 2 14 plays, 1 straight behind. Kick out of there. Great smother. Then is it hard things to do in these driving conditions. YJFL, a big 1-on-1 in the contest. Right at the teeth of goal. Can they get an opportunity? They can't. They've done so well. Have Eastern. They've locked this ball up. And they've locked it up well because now they can try and find a couple of handball options. Kick does go forward by the YJFL. That was from Fleming. But the kick does come unstuck and Spencer runs away with it. Takes a bit of a march and gets caught holding the ball. YJFL, they can continue this pressure if they go forward quickly. They wait. And there they go. Kick goes into the forward pocket area now. The handball's gone further into the pocket. Snap round the corner. Is there a goalkeeper on the line? There is. And that's well done. Kick goes into the path of Tarang, and that didn't work, but they can still win the day, can Eastern. And they kick it out, but again, YJFL set up so well, but holding the ball. Big tackle, middle of the ground. They win the ball to Eastern. They go out wide, and just falling over the top of Yarra on that occasion. The ball goes towards centre half forward region. It's going to be Gray, can run onto it. Umpire said push in the back. She'll get back onto her feet, Gray. Goes central. That's a great kick. And the mark's not taken. Almost a free kick. Umpire said no. Big bump. A lot of players going for it now. Doing well with Spencer. Got the handball out. Almost high contact. In fact, it was high contact. And now it'll be Lynch, who runs himself into a bit of trouble. Gets it back to a teammate. Big kick required now to find a target. YJFL do have the numbers on that out of side, except Eastern do really want to win that ball back. And they're going to hold it up, you'd think, except someone right on the goal line for Eastern. They get their hands to it, running out of the line for YJFL and doing well. But that is their second score, well, the first score there of the quarter, and then his moves to 2 goals, 3-15 to 1 goal, 1 behind YJFL. So again, ball is just going to have to live in this area at the moment. YJFL, they're trying to amp up the pressure. And now Eastern get it out, and it will over the line. Will it be last disposal? It'll be a throw-in. And YJFL, I think maybe some of the ruckman on that occasion went to the line. Thought it might be last disposal, but I don't think it's last disposal between the 50s in Interleague at the moment. I haven't seen that in the last 2 games. Handball comes out. Yarra first to it. Again, find a hard. Oh, Yarra. And they've done well, except the kick was errant. Eastern are to it. They get the ball rolling into their wing, and this might buy it a bounce again. It does. Another throw-in. The drain is starting to hammer down now at the moment. It's going to be tough to find a way to score for either team. So with a 14-point margin, it's pretty handy to have if you're Eastern. Tap goes down. Yarra win it. They go forward. Get this ball going past halfway. They can't. Umpire said holding the ball. Free kick goes the way of Easton. Middle of the ground. It's a risky kick, but it might come off, except YJFL do well to get the ball moving. And the kick goes very high. Umpire says play on, and he'll have it now. 13 minutes left in this second term. YJFL, they do it again, they win it. They go forward. Almost the mark taken by Easton. Handballs chains don't work out. And the handball over the top. They can spread out here, can YJFL. That was really well done by Terang again. She's been good. Quick kick out of there. Can they find a target? Almost running at it was McCarthy. Umpire has said throw. And now they play on quickly on the cards. That was really nicely done by Gray. Picked it up off the set of hands. She can have another crack at it. Can Gray almost kicking in danger. Umpire said play on, keep going. On this wing in front of us now. Now, almost that's not going to work either. They do well. Did Oswald to hold it up. And you can hear the players probably now at the moment. They're yelling out instructions. A lot of players around this footy. Can they find a way to get this ball moving their way? YJFL find their first major of the night. Little tap goes forward. No winner. And ball up again. So umpire waits. Throws it up. Says play on again. Ball up. Holding the ball, he says now. And YJFL win the free kick. And they can go up the line. They do. A couple of players involved in that contest. Now YJFL get at the back. Have they got players? They can run. Getting there for YJFL was Finning, and she couldn't do much with it. Needed some help from her teammates. And then again, they get the ball forward, but it's going to be a tough one to grab. They do well, YJFL. And then again, it's just the pressure of Easton not letting him escape at all. They get the ball going their way now, do Easton. They've done so well this first quarter and a bit. Now they can get the ball moving and find a leading target. If they can, they can't. Ball falls out the back. And a ball up. So, ball in here for Easton as it was Yarra who won the ruck tap. Ball falls out the back. If they can have a shot at goal here, there's no one on the goal line. Picked up by Gray. Her snap goes a bit skinny to the left. And it will be one behind. As a quick kick back into play. Goes a bit short than expected for Easton. They want to get this ball past halfway. They could on that occasion. And another ball up. And the tap away from the ruck contest will favour YJFL. Can they get the ball moving their way? That's nicely done by Foster. Again, presses on. Kick comes forward for Easton, doing the nice body work, but falling at the back, and a goal has been kicked by Kaiser, and she has kicked the goal, and she has got the lead now out to 3 goals 4. Yes, 3 goals 4 to just 1 behind for YJFL. So they are very struggling now. It's out to 21 points. You don't know what's going to happen, but it's a big lead in rainy conditions for YJFL to try and track down. So, back in the middle we go. As halfway through the second quarter now. Umpire said crossing the line. So the free kick's going to go the way of Southern. I shouldn't say Southern, I should say Eastern. My mistake. Eastern get the free kick. They go. Free kick went the way of Spencer. And the ball's falling out into the pocket. My mistake, that was McKee who got the free kick. Centre of the ground with, he cannot cross that line before the ball has been grabbed. Big tap out. And again, both teams are struggling to get this ball towards goal. It's probably been playing a bit of ping pong action ever since that midway part of that first term. It was pretty free flowing until then. 7 minutes left, as we might have a change in ruck, or we might have someone go down behind play. I think she's okay, so she'll carry on as YJFL are trying to carry on and find a way to get this ball past halfway. They can't at the moment. It's all the away team in Eastern. And they can kick the ball forward. If they can find a target, it's going to be even better. They do. Kick goes inside 450. Can they find a target? They do. And just like that, they have a shot at goal and have the opportunity to increase their lead to 27 points. Kick on its way, fading left, and goes for one behind. So, a close effort, but didn't go the way that they were hoping. That outer side's getting all the action with the footy at the moment. Possibly an opportunity to switch the play. Kick goes out wide, finds a target. So they finally get it past halfway to YJFL. Except the kick will be coming back. You'd think YJFL are well set up behind the footy, as umpires will almost circling to pay that a high contact. It'll be great. Gets to the end of this handball chain. Links it out the back. Crossland. Again, a lot of players around this footy. A quick kick out of there is a goal. Out of absolutely nowhere, they've kicked another one, and their lead increases to 28 points. It is 4 goals, 5, I believe, 29 to 1 straight behind. So, yeah, with 5 minutes left, it is that. Another thanks to our sponsors, Swinburne University, Furniture, Magpies, High Depot, Blue Star Global Logistics, St Air Institute, and Sports Safe Australia. Ford Park, rainy conditions. We've had Division 2 girls before this game, just prior, and now we're going in to Division 1. As the umpire balls it up again. It's been all Eastern so far in this contest with the Division 1 girls. It's going to be hard to find a way back into the game for Yarra, but this could be the circuit breaker right now. If they can get this ball going their way, they might just. And then handball comes out, but it's all Eastern. They just sit up perfectly behind the footy. And then now they can try and re-enter, can YJFL. First time it's really been down to this part of the ground this quarter, and the kick is out wide, but it's going to favour and it's going to stay in the field of play. So that's a good result for Eastern. Kick goes in the centre. That'll work. It'll go to Spencer, I believe, on that occasion. Her kick finds a teammate. Kick goes out wide. Can they get a mark here? They can't. Springett almost had an opportunity. And falling on top of the footy, umpire, you can't play on the ball, as they say, or ball it up. Keys are almost again involved. And a handball option was on. Banfield did well. But it's going to be Eastern again. They just get the ball and pump it back their way at the moment. All the attacking to the left-hand side of your screen. Kick goes central of the 50 for the Eastern team, and the holding free kick's going to go the way. This is an opportunity for Crossland, I believe. Her kick goes long, and player down at the moment. This isn't good. This is okay. I think all is okay at the moment with that. Ball straight back up. Ball comes out. A lot of handballs linking up now. Quick kick isn't going to make a lot of worries for the defenders from Eastern, and umpire will have it. With 2:45 left in this half, again, Price is going to help them out. And then now it's going to be Eastern to get the ball rolling their way. Kick off the ground was needed. A lot of players around that ball. Godfrey was around that footy. Spencer was around that footy. She got tackled holding the ball. Ball goes back towards YJFL. They need to find some pressure on the scoreboard now. Just before half time. Be lovely to go inside with a major. McCullum. Long. High. Can they find a mark? They can't. You're getting in there almost with Bonnie Clark. And she gets it out again. She does well. Gets it at the back. They're really trying to fight hard. Bonnie Clark goes again for another third effort in a row. Make that a fourth. Falls to ground. Easton again, pressure. And then the ability to win the ball and then go long. And can they find a target this occasion? They can't. Umpire says play on. With a minute 30 to go. Ball's going to be in this forward 50 for YJFL. Tap goes down. They want thing to go their way at the moment. Picked up by Easton, and the pressure again. Tackling again from Spencer from Easton. With a minute 05 to go. Ball's up. Anyone there to win the contest? Easton almost ran away with it. A nice little tap out the back there. Umpire says play on, keep going. That could be holding the ball. Umpire says yes, it was. And the free kick will go the way of YJFL, and I believe it might be number 9. It might be Banfield, I believe, or it might be Adams. It might be 8 or 9 there. So, yeah, first opportunity to kick the goal with 20 seconds left in this half. Kick is short. It's a mark. Just what was required. And the shot at goal will be coming from YJFL's Fredrickson, I believe, number 13. On the half-time sign. Bit of belief for Yarra if she kicks it. Ball on its way. It is through. And that gives the Yarra fans something to yell about just on the half-time break here at Ford Park. Again, thanks to our sponsors, Premier University, Future Magpies, High Depot, Blue Star Global Logistics, Cent Air Institute and Sports Safe Australia. It is Yarra, they are 117 and Eastern, they are 4-5-29. At the moment, it is a 22-point lead to the away team. It is Division 1 action here for under 15 girls. It's half time here at Ford Park. We will see you in just a moment for the second.
I've been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years, sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo or a special design, I love making it. Their smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sports Saver Australia mouth guard, it's not a mouth guard. These are custom made, professionally fitted. You get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth.
I'm on my way to turning my ideas into realities.
I'm going to help those who need it.
I'm on my way to building new skylines. With real experience, real skills, and real connections. Right now. You're already on your way. If you're on your way to Swinburne. Next Gen, now.
I've been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years, sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo or a special design, I love making it. Their smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sports Saver Australia mouth guard, it's not a mouth guard. These are custom made, professionally fitted. You'll get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth.
I'm on my way to turning my ideas into realities.
I'm going to help those who need it.
I'm on my way to building new skylines. With real experience, real skills, and real connections. Right now. You're already on your way. If you're on your way to Swinburne. Next Gen, now.
I've been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years, sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo or a special design, I love making it. Their smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sports Saver Australia mouth guard, it's not a mouth guard. These are custom made, professionally fitted. You'll get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth.
I'm on my way to turning my ideas into realities.
I'm going to help those who need it.
I'm on my way to building new skylines. With real experience, real skills, and real connections. Right now. You're already on your way. If you're on your way to Swinburne. Next Gen, now.
been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years. Sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo, a special design, I love making it. They smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sports Saver Australia mouth guard, it's not a mouth guard. These are custom made, professionally fitted. You'll get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth.
I'm on my way to turning my ideas into realities.
I'm going to help those who need it.
I'm on my way to building new skylines. With real experience, real skills, and real connections. Right now. You're already on your way. If you're on your way to Swinburne. Next Gen, now.
I've been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years. Sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo, a special design, I love making it. They smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sports Saver Australia mouth guard, it's not a mouth guard. These are custom made, professionally fitted. You'll get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth.
I'm on my way to turning my ideas into realities.
I'm going to help those who need it.
I'm on my way to building new skylines. With real experience, real skills, and real connections. Right now. You're already on your way. If you're on your way to Swinburne. Next Gen, now.
I've been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years. Sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo, a special design, I love making it. They smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sports Saver Australia mouth guard, it's not a mouth guard. These are custom made, professionally fitted. You'll get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth.
I'm on my way to turning my ideas into realities.
I'm going to help those who need it.
I'm on my way to building new skylines. With real experience, real skills, and real connections.
And straight away it'll be Easton with almost a half a clearance, but YJFL are trying really hard, and they can almost hold this ball up, except it does come out to this wing, so there's a bit of a change to start this second half. Big tackle laid. Umpire says keep going. YJFL, they get a bit of a clearing kick to their centre forward region, and doing well was Viney Clark. Doing really well was Viney Clark. Got the ball out of there and got it back. Almost got a handball to herself. Kick the ball to the forward pocket. Can they run onto this one? YJFL puts some early pressure into Easton. Kick goes towards goal. This might bounce through. It's a good chance, and it just fades and misses. But it is a ball in. So it's a throw in here, just in the forward pocket. An early clearance win and an early forward stoppage for Yarra. Now wait for the ruckman to get set. They're meant to come in. They're in now, and ball's ready, ball's in. And there's a little kick out of that pack, and umpire said play on, not 15. So, a couple of players had to react to that one. A quick kick out of there. Might have just missed an opportunity gone begging, and it was a good effort from, I believe that might have been Hayes. Kick goes to this wing, so that's a bit more freer ball here, and the ball's been locked up. Another ball in, or ball up I should say. Couple of taps, don't work, they should be on the ball. Umpire says play on. Quick kick out of there, it was nicely done by Fleming. And Easton do really well to hold and just settle it. And Hummel gets a kick out wide, and that's a nice mark taken by Caro. And Kayla Caro can try and find a target. She kicks it down the line, and YJFL have done well to slow this ball movement down and lay a good tackle. And that could be holding the ball. Umpire keeping the whistle away, holding free kick, goes the way of Easton. That was the out of control umpire called that one. And now it will be Durang. Gets the ball middle of the ground. Can they find someone who's open? Not really. And the ball might be going the other way, but it's Barnsley. Her kick was errant. Kick goes back inside 54. It's going to be Easton. Yarra are trying to defend their hearts out at the moment. It's tough work. They're pressing. Ball just, it's really hard to get out of here. There's a lot of congested players. Rain has stopped, if you are wondering. No rain now at Ford Park. Kick goes out wide. Yarra will be first to it. And umpire says play on, keep going. Spurs like in the middle of the ground. It's going to be Easton who get the ball moving forward. Big kick going in there from McCarthy. And again, balls just slowing down. There's not a lot of things happening at the moment. Kick goes finally to the pocket. And then here comes an opportunity for Easton. They can get their hands on the footy. They've got an opportunity. Quick kick out of there. It's gone high. It's gone to the top of the goal line and hitting it through and doing well was Yarra. Last line of defence sort of stuff right there. So what can they do from the kick in Yarra? They use this side. Kick does go long. It's almost marked in front of the pack by Yarra, and then again it'll be balled up. So still players are trying to work their way into this second half. Big kick out of there, doing really well, was from Easton, and the ball was just going over the line. It'll be a behind. Moves the score line to 4 goals, 7, 31. to 1 goal to 8. So it is a 23-point lead right now, and you want to start getting some goals on the board if you're Yarra. McCullum did alright, but holding the ball, free kick. And now they can go back inside with Dick and Easton. And then this proceed pressure at ground level, it's going to happen all day. Umpire said play on, keep going girls, and it's exactly what they do. Quick handball out, almost running away with it was Fleming, and then umpire spotted a free kick, and it will go the way of Yarra. Can they find a marking target just in front almost? Umpire said play on. Now he'll say I'll have it. So ball up. And yeah, they're trying to press at the moment, which is good. That could be holding the ball. Umpire says it is. And yeah, 39 will take the free kick. So it's Howell who kicks it down the line. Nicely done in front by McCullum, getting the crumb. Another tackle, good work by Adams. That's Adams from Brunswick. And the big tap down from Oswald won't work. So can they find a way? Get the ball moving. Again, it's a lot of players at ground level. And again, it's YJFL who's sort of not panicking when they get the ball, but it's very, very hard to get it out, these contested possessions. It's just not working the way they're hoping it. Big smash down, well done by Oswald again. Just trying to get the ball moving every time they can. She tries again as Oswald. Well done by YJFL to get it out of there. Can they find a bit of momentum in this almost back half of this third term? Not really at the moment. The ball's going to be locked up again, you'd think. Except it does spurt out, and Spencer's first to it for Easton. The kick was down the line. It was a pretty good kick. Just got out the reach hands of Armstrong. Has to fall back onto it and get it on the boot. And they do, and now they can almost find a way to get this ball moving towards their goal line. Except it might be a bit errant with a couple of handballs missing and a couple of slippery fumbles. And the ball will be back in the arms of the umpire. 11 minutes, 45 remaining. It's going to be tight from here with the YJFL. They have to get moving right now. Umpire spotted a free kick. We'll go the way of Oswald. And the short kick might work. Goes out the wide. This is the wing there. Trying to use a lot here at Ford Park. I've been here a fair bit, and this is the wing that they're always going down. It's interesting to see how this is going to work out for both teams in this back half of the game. Easton get the ball moving. Umpire says play on. No real things happening at the moment. Now it does fall the favour of YJFL. Fredrickson, big kick going inside forward 50. Can someone run back and get there? YJFL will be second to it. And doing well for win the ball and get it out there was Easton. As this ball will keep alive and doing well. Getting a kick going forward. Can they find a mark? Not yet. Ball falls to ground. Is there an opportunity for YJFL? Could have been holding, umpire says it was. And the opportunity is just vanished right then and there. And umpire says 25. So that will be an opportunity gone missing. And then a 25-metre penalty. Kick goes forward to Gray. Gray can play on. Gray can hit a target. That is magnificent football. And an opportunity at goal now for Eastern. And I believe that might be 6 or could be even be 16. I believe I'm going to go with 6. Springett has the opportunity to kick a goal. It'll be the 5th goal for Eastern. Ball falls to ground. A little kick out of there and it'll go over the line. So 4 goals, 8 now. 32 to 1, 2, 8. That's a quick play on and going out wide. That'll work. Can they find a way to get past this wall? They've gone on that outer wing again this time to YJFL. Umpire says it'll be a throw-in. And we'll have another throw-in right in the centre half forward region for Eastern. It's been like this all afternoon for real both games. Tight, congested footy. I mean, I know the rain plays a massive part, but this is what can separate some teams. It's been Eastern in this game that's been able to get the job done around the footy, and in the previous game, well, that was just almost a bit of a scrap towards the finish line, and YJFL got up by 3 points. That was the Division 2 under 15 games prior to this one. That was a pretty big crack at a call, so we go up again here in ruck, and Eastern win it, and they can go forward. The kick goes inside, and that is unlucky because a couple of players open there at Eastern. And a free kick, or it might be a stoppage in play here. So this is someone who's down here on the outer wing. So the clock does continue to roll, and at the moment the umpire is just making sure everything is okay with what is happening over there in the outer wing. I'm not sure what the injury was, but I'm sure I might find out soon. With 7 minutes gone. Or to play, I should say. So as a quick recap today at Ford Park, we started here at 5:15 for the Division 2 contest, and as I said, that game was really close from the outset, and then got to half time, scores a level, and then YJFL found an opportunity in the last term, and with all the pressure that Eastern put on, it went to favour of Yarra, and they just defended for their lives in the last real 5 minutes of that contest, and they got the job done. So will we see something different here as this ball's about to be back into play? I believe that we have a ruckman to set. We didn't lose a lot of time there, and the ball's back up, and ruckman will go at it again. Again, no ruckman really got hands to the ball and tapped it forward, and Yarra will be first to it in the defensive 50. Doing well, just slowing it down. Umpire said not 15, play on. Now they get the ball forward. They just need to find a mark somewhere here, Yarra, to just get rid of this pressure, because all it is at the moment is perceived pressure by Eastern, and they can't stop it at all, really. As umpire balls it up again. On the outer side, it is very, very tricky to make out who has got the ball. And the umpire will call for it again, so some players involved right now. Little handball will come out, and umpire says, I'll have it again. So repeat stoppages here on this outer wing in front of the coach's box for YJFL. Or that will be in the middle of the ground now for Eastern. Get the ball forward. This is important because they've got a couple of players open to get the footy. Collect it. Doing well with a couple of shepherds there for Eastern, and they can get the ball in the dangerous spot. If they can pick it up, they've got an opportunity. Players scramble back there for Yarra. The quick kick. A snap around the corner. This could curl back. Just misses. Another behind, and we are moving to 4 goals 9-33 to 1 goal 2-8. So the lead is increasing by behinds at the moment. Not going to say they've been inaccurate. Have been Eastern. They've just been pretty unlucky with some of their scoring shots, albeit pretty tough ones. And here's an opportunity for Eastern to reload and go again. Short kick will work. And now this is an opportunity to just stand at the top of the goal square or find a short target. I'm not exactly what the plan is here for Eastern going forward. But it's going to take all of 40 metres. Kick on its way, and it might just fall to the right, and it does. Another behind with 4 minutes remaining in this third term. It is Eastern. They are flying to probably an unassailable lead with behinds at the moment. It's 4 goals 10-34 to 1 goal 2-8. 3 minutes 55 remaining in this third quarter as we're just waiting for something to click or happen. It's been a very sour and I guess turnover and slip over and fumbly third term. No real clear winner around the footy, and it's just been Eastern with the territory, but they can't put it yet on the scoreboard. And another ball up will happen on that outer wing. So umpire says I'll have it again. Rucks go at it. They're going to find it pretty tricky. Right now, are the Yarra to find their way back into the game. Umpire says holding the ball. There's the start. If they can get this ball moving, they can go. But they're just going to wait. No one's on the mark, so they can just go march forward. They do. Ball kicked in, and again, Eastern, they're just piling on all these sorts of pressure. It's just been living on that outer side for the last 8 to 6 minutes, I reckon. It just hasn't come anywhere near us. It's pretty hard to see what's going on over there. Even with my binoculars, it's even hard with all the players surrounding the footy. As a holding free kick goes the way of Yarra. So can they get this ball past halfway? They've been searching for this for a while. Kick goes forward again. It's a bit short what the intended target was, you'd think, for Yarra. The kick along the ground. Another one of them is holding the ball. Umpire said holding the ball. Drags it in. Free kick goes the way of Eastern. Late opportunity with 2 minutes left in this term. Can they make sure that they can seal this deal and win this contest? Eastern, as we're still waiting for to be inside forward 50. But it's been a good day here so far at Ford Park. As the ball is still in that pocket region there. Minute 20 left in this third. Very hard to pick a winner out of this congested third quarter. It's really gone the way of Eastern, but not a lot of pressure on that scoreboard. But it could be enough to see them win this contest. As the ball is now getting just past halfway, I would have thought. No, just inside, and Hamill does okay, but she's turned it over, and just like that, it's going to be Yarra with the footy. Now we'll go forward, but again, it's just been like this all afternoon. You cannot find a way to get this ball past. Yarra, they're still going at it. Can they find it? 26 seconds left. They've got a couple of players inboard if they want to use them. Eastern's pressure again as it's a high contact free kick. 15 seconds left. Kick in the middle of the ground. Might cause a turnover for YJFL. The kick goes out wide. This will work for Kaiser. And it'll be a 3/4 time siren with really Eastern owning that quarter. They lead at 4 goals 10-34 to 1-2-8. It is all going the way of the Eastern Football Netball League. They are all over him at the moment. It's hard to pick a winner out of that quarter, especially, but you can probably pick a winner out of who's going to win this contest at the moment. Got a pretty good lead at the moment with this weather. Might change in the next 20 minutes or so. But it is 3/4 time here, and as I said, they are leading 4 goals 10-34, 1 goal 2-8. We're back in a moment for the fourth quarter.
I've been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years. Sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo or a special design, I love making it. They smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sportsaver Australia mouthguard, it's not a mouthguard. These are custom made, professionally fitted. You'll get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth.
I'm on my way to turning my ideas into realities.
I'm going to help those who need it.
I'm on my way to building new skylines. With real experience, real skills, and real connections. Right now. You're already on your way. If you're on your way to Swinburne. Next Gen, now.
I've been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years. Sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo or a special design, I love making it. They smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sportsaver Australia mouthguard, it's not a mouthguard. These are custom made, professionally fitted. You'll get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth.
I'm on my way to turning my ideas into realities.
I'm going to help those who need it.
I'm on my way to building new skylines. With real experience, real skills, and real connections. Right now. You're already on your way. If you're on your way to Swinburne. Next Gen, now.
I've been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years. Sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo or a special design, I love making it. They smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sports Saver Australia mouth guard, it's not a mouth guard. These are custom made, professionally fitted. You'll get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth.
I'm on my way to turning my ideas.
I don't want to put the mods on it, but the rain has cleared. Let's hope it stays that way for even after when everyone leaves this ground. We'll wait and see. Ball's in readiness, and we're in readiness for the last quarter here at Ford Park. We've seen 1 game and 3 quarters. Here for the last one are underway, and straight away it will be YJFL with the clearance. And they can get it forward, and hopefully they can find a way to put a bit of pride and respectability on this scoreboard with this lead. Might get out of hand if they're not careful. And umpire says I'll have it. So straight away, the ball is just going to be slowed down a little bit, and so we wait and see how these two teams are going to pan out in this last term. What changes have they made? Umpire almost said high contact. He kept the ball moving, and it's a kick back in the field of play for YJFL in their 50. Can they find a way to get the ball towards goal? It's been like this all night. They just can't find that last kick going inside forward 50. Easton again, hold up defensively nicely. And there's a couple of players that get involved, and they can use the outer wing to their advantage. This outer wing, almost sick and tired of saying that at the moment. It's been there for a long time, for the majority of the 2 games, that's for sure. And the kick goes forward for YJFL, and a nice smother, so they do well. This ball might come back. He stepped off the chest of a couple of players, and it was nicely done by Oswald. Get the ball moving forward again. Kick goes inside, and a mark's been taken, and it's going to be Easton. They do it all again defensively. They've been good at this all afternoon, slowing it down when they need to. Gray's an option on this wing if they want, but they only go on the other wing. And umpire says holding, free kick will go the way of Yarra. So, can they get the ball inside forward 50 to a dangerous position and find a goal? And that's not going to work. It might work still. Slide down the ball movement, that's for sure. And the umpire keeps saying play on. As we just wait for this ball to be locked up, and it is now. So ball's back up, and players going at it. Yarra. They have tried, but to no avail. It's all been Eastern in this real second half of the first term. And then Bulls picked up again, and probably should have said second half of the first term. I don't think that make any sense, but this owned the second half entirely. Umpire will ball this one back up again. And don't want this ball to be over that end all too long. I want this ball to come over to us and find a way to get involved in the contest. It's pretty hard when the ball's living. On the far side, as the ball will be thrown back to the umpire, I think he's going to call it. Might have been touched off the boot, or it could be out in the full. Umpire says out on the full. It will be. So, kick in for Eastern now, and they can move it forward. Yarra do well. Again, they get a sliding kick out of there. That'll work. Quick kick again. Again, they're just trying really hard at Eastern. They get the ball past halfway. They're almost out. And umpire spotted a free kick going the way of Yarra. I don't think... Thought it might have been a Shepherd. Now it's a 25-metre penalty. So that's interesting. I thought that was a clear Blaine Shepherd, but obviously not. And the kick goes inside, and a lot of the work today for YJFL has just been that last kick inside 450 that just hasn't worked at all. It's either gone too short or gone too high. They don't know how to get that ball in the dangerous position. And I mean, Eastern, they haven't really done it a lot either, but they've also got it into scores, which is more important, and they've done it more often than not compared to YJFL. The kick goes long. Again, it's just tough and tired in there at the moment. Ball falls at the back. YJFL, they're going to have first use to it. Can this be an opportunity? Quick handball out. And umpire says I'll have it. So there's an opportunity. Getting the ball played in their forward 50. I would love one here. Ball falls to ground. And running out of there with it was a couple of players from Eastern, and they can just slow down the outer wing. It is very, very, very tough right now for YJFL to find a way to get back into it. We saw the problem with Eastern in that first game, really, in the Division 2. They couldn't get their hands onto it in their forward half, and ultimately cost them in the last 10 minutes. And now YJFL, they've got a little bit of dominance in this early part of the fourth quarter, and they've yet to put on the scoreboard. A couple of handballs come out. Umpire says throw. It will be a throw. Goes the way of YJFL. And they can send it in, and they can hope for a mark. Nothing giving. Eastern again. Rappel. That's what it is right now. And ball center of the square, basically. A couple of players running over the top of it. Umpire spotted a high contact. Yarra have got it again. Now this is the moment we've got to take and go forward, because they've got to find a way to score. Again, it goes in, and almost a mark taken. Pushing the back. It will be. So now an opportunity for YJFL to put it on the scoreboard. All their hard work in this fourth quarter. All of 40 metres. The kick on its way. It's gone long. And I don't think it's going to go through for a goal. It won't. It'll be one behind. It'll be rushed through. Interested to see what wing they're going to use here, because they're actually out on this wing. Eastern. They're out on this wing if they can use their short targets. They do. So we might have our first little bit of action here in the second half. Kick goes up high to Gray. If she can get onto it. She almost does. And doing well at ground level there was Viney Clark. But the ball is here, which it hasn't been here in a long time. Oswald in ruck. Just couldn't get the tap down. Nicely picked up and gathered by Fanin. Her kick wasn't the greatest. Fell to ground. Another trying effort from Oswald. Picked up by Goodick, and she couldn't do a lot with it either. And then a tackle, which is going to force another tackle. Holding free kick go the way of YJFL, and then it'll go to Fleming. No one's really giving an option of leading at her, so she's pretty confident that she can roll on her right foot and play on and go long. Kick goes long and almost to a teammate. But again, the pressure's there, except holding the ball. Is it? It is. Opportunity. They can kick this YJFL. This is much more gettable for them. And I'm just looking for that number on the back. I'm still waiting to see. It's going to be tough to make out the number, but here's a shot at goal. Kick their second goal, YJFL. They've got it. There's some bit of hope. You never know what happens in footy. It's a crazy game. We all know that. Stranger things have happened. Here at Ford Park, the scoreboard does read 2 goals, 3-15, 4 goals, 10-34. It really is a 3-goal, 4-goal take the lead margin, but not unassailable in 10 minutes. If they can get a bit of a run on, a couple of clearances here and there, you just never know. 10 minutes, 15 seconds to go. 10 minutes, 4 goals. Goal a minute, you'll be laughing. As went for a 666 ruling. As the umpire's ready to go and chucks it up, and Ruckman go at it again. Oswald got the tap down. And Grady well, got the handball off. Might get it back. Pressure's there again. Here's the pressure. Umpire's called it a dangerous tackle. Armstrong. She goes up the wing. Might fight the back to Gray. It does. She can pick it up. She's involved, and she might have just laid on it, and umpire says no, it'll be a ball up. It's 9 minutes left in this contest. Again, big thump down by Oswald. Kick goes inside forward 50, and this is where YJFL can use this wing. Kick goes down the line that falls in front of Fleming. Fleming can go back after it. She can't. Doing well. Again, trying hard. Gray was in there too. Gray gets it back. She's tackled immediately, not getting out of that tackle. And it will be another ball up. So Ruckman at it again. Umpire says play or no tackle. They're still going at it. They're still trying to win this footy. Getting in there was Armstrong again. This is a big ball to win. I think 2 leagues know it right now. So Mackie and Oswald and Ruck again. Big tackle again. Laid by YJFL. The kick coming from McCarthy. Bit of a dangerous one. It might not work as best she favoured. Or she would have wanted, you think. The ball's back up again. So it's Oswald and McKee. Again, bang. Oswald got the tap down to her teammate. Almost fell in the waiting arms of Viney Clark, and she couldn't get her hands onto it. And now ball might just stay where it is, and with 7 minutes 40 left, you'd say it's a bit of a hard task for YJFL now. After kicking a goal, they can get the morale up. They might have just been able to fall short now. maybe too little too late, but they fought hard in this last term. And again, another ball up, says the umpire. Throw it up and go at it again. Getting a kick out of there was, did well. Again, pressure from her was really good. And also the tackle came from Vonnie Clark. Oswald almost won her own tap. Kept it going. Fleming's in there. She might have to tackle. She can't get there. And now it's going to be Easton who get the kick just forward. They can probably seal this game right here, right now if they wanted to. Handball over the top. Players streaming inside 450. If they can find a target. Top of the goal square. Can they get a mark? Well, great mark in defence there. YJFL. That was Becker's. Did extraordinarily well in that one-on-one contest in the goal square. Very scary position to be in. As ball falls over the line. And it will be a throw-in. With 6 minutes to go. It's just slowed down, but it's also getting on this outer wing here for YJFL. So they're doing okay to surge the ball. And umpire will sort this out with a throw-in. No, it might be a disposal. It'll be a free kick going the way of YJFL. The kick goes forward. Can they find a marker pushing the back? It'll go the way YJFL again. So they can play on and go here. They've got an opportunity to run and have a shot at goal. It fell at the back, almost an opportunity. With a touch. Under 5 minutes to go. This game is about to come to conclusion. Easton, they've held up well defensively in this last term, only conceding one goal, but they want to keep fighting. Do YJFL. The kick goes long and strong to the top of the goal square. No one's there. And they can escape with this wing in front of us. And it's going to be, first to it will be number 2 for Easton. It was going to be Caro, and she got met with a couple of players from YJFL. The kick going towards goal. It might drift back. And it could be a goal, and it is. So the goal's been kicked. It was just on the line. Or it might have absolutely bounced through. I couldn't tell that one. It's gone through. How about that? And now we have a look at it. It's 3 goals 3-21 to 4 goals 10-34. Is it over? We don't know yet. 13 points. 3 goals. That's all it is. 3 goals, 3 minutes. We are still believing YJFL could do what I haven't seen in a long time. Back in the middle, 3 minutes 30. Can they find another gear, YJFL? Can they win this clearance and go for it? They almost won the clearance. They got the tap down. Oswald put on pressure again. Umpire says, I'll have it. You've got to respect the pride and the real integrity to get the ball moving forward. YJFL this quarter, they've done really well. And Easton have done really well to hold them up too at the same time. And we'll slow it down, and Oswald again gets the tap down and pressure around the footy. Again, it's Vonnie Clark in there with 2 minutes 45 left. A quick tap down. Can they find a way to hit the clearance? They won't. YJFL, but it'll be Easton. They can link up with some handballs out wide on that outer wing. And it will be almost a mark taken down the line for Eastern, where they can have maybe a sealer here in the goal line. They get a mark. And that will just about do it. With a shot at goal here for Eastern to nail the door shut. If they are successful, kick on its way, falls short, right to the goal line, rush behind. Not long left, a minute 45. You've just got to go at this point in time. Our boys just wait for the flags. Might not be out the middle this time, be down the line. No winner in the air. And again, umpire waiting to circle around it and hold it in. So we will, and it will be the win for Eastern here in Game 2 of Under 15s Division 1 and Division 2. And umpire said, I'll have it again. Couple of handballs do well and get it out of trouble. Yarra have one last hurrah with 45 seconds left. Couple of players involved. Umpire says I'll have it. Repeat stoppages on that outer wing, where it's been most of the day. It's pretty fitting to see it on there with the final siren sounding for the last time here at Ford Park on Wednesday, the 27th of May, as possibly we might finish right in the middle of the ground. YJFL, they try to get the ball moving forward. Umpire says play on. As we wind down, it will be Eastern. They get the job done in the Under-15s Girls Division 1 contest. It's the last contest here at Ford Park, and they've come together as a team, and they have got the job done. All important. Well done. They've only trained for the past 2 weeks of these teams, so you've got to give credit to them. They've tried really hard. We're all done here at Ford Park. It's been a pleasure having you for these past 2 games. Just a quick recap. We saw YJFL win the first one in Division 2, and then now in Division 1 we have seen the Eastern Football League win the second contest. So it's been a pleasure. My name is Iggy Keating. Thanks for joining me here at Ford Park. A grainy, I guess, good day in the end, night here at Ford Park. I appreciate it. And just a reminder for the last score here at Ford Park, it was, as the scoreboard has gone out right now, it was a win for the Eastern Football Netball League. It was 21, finishing score was the Eastern Football League 25 to YJFL 35. Thank you again to all our sponsors too: Swimmer University, Future Magpies, Hire Depot, Blue Star Global Logistics, Cent Air Institute, and Sports Save Australia. A great day here at Ford Park. Wrapping up right now. Thank you very much.
Well done. Great job.
Just as it then turned it off. So I didn't get to
Real quick.
I did it sometimes.
Yeah.
Hold on. That was full on.
Crazy day.
Crazy.
Well, that was very entertaining.
It was I think it was a tough start. I had the under 15 girls commentating and all this sort of stuff, so couldn't say that. It's good contest. Hey, he's alright.
Yeah, they turned it off so quick. I was like, oh my god, it's gone.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.